Alright, what's up? What's going on, guys? CaptainMonk here. In today's game, playing some Shen in the top lane. We have the Surgeon skin going on, and this is going to be some hell of a game. So let's go out here and grab ourselves, actually, check out the lane matchup. Looks like we're against a Hecarim, so I'm guessing, while Doran's Shield isn't a bad idea, it only blocks extra damage from single target attacks, and of course Hecarim's going to spam Q, so maybe going Cloth Armor, or hell, even Ruby Crystal might be the way to go, so I'm going to do that. But in a matchup where we're against a champion with just single target spells, I'd probably go with the Doran Shield, because Doran Shield's pretty good on Shen. But getting this will boost to our items a bit sooner, and it's 150 HP, so it's pretty decent, so let's go ahead and do that. For our team here today, guys, we have Heartseeker Bob playing as Varus 80 carry, Shroomly playing Akali mid, Excess Gluttony playing Fizz in the jungle, and lastly we have Dark7 playing Sona support. It's looking like we're against a Lee Sin jungle, a Morgana support, Hecarim top like I mentioned, LeBlanc in the mid lane, and lastly Kaylin 80 carry. So luckily no mirror matchups or any, I guess, duplicate champions in this game, which will make it much more enjoyable. And they're also not trolling, it looks like, which is also nice, because in a lot of these normal games that I upload, unfortunately I run into some people, like in my last video, doing Victor jungle for crying out loud, which is just totally nuts. But we're doing some Shen in the top lane here, and I actually haven't done a Shen video since early Season 3, which is pretty crazy. It was one of the first videos I ever did, actually. And since then, I have not done a single video of this guy. And so this is gonna be more or less just an update for this champion. And also, I should probably mention as well, a big part of the reason why I'm doing this video is because not only is it an update, but it's also because Shen's a lot better now than he has been for the last little while. In Season 3, he was pretty good before the TP changes. And then they, when they made those changes to teleport that reduced the cooldown when you teleport to turrets and all that, as you can see here at the very bottom, if you, or not the bottom, towards the middle, if you teleport to a turret or something like that, it puts it on a shorter cooldown. So when they introduced that, Shen was basically unheard of anymore because everyone was just taking teleport on all their top laners, and they still do to this day. But because they buffed Shen up, made his passive a little bit better, they made his I think energy costs go down a little bit per rank, and base rank, it used to be 120 energy, and now at max rank goes to 80, so it's a huge difference, and it starts off at 100. So yeah, huge buffs there, and I think they might have, oop, dog's barking, classic. Well, hopefully that's not too loud, you guys don't hear that, but he's barking at something, and I can't do anything about it, which really sucks. But one thing I should mention, though, is I think they also adjusted the cooldown of his ultimate, making it a lot more spammable, which is really nice, and I think the dog's done barking. I really do apologize, I realize how unprofessional it is, but there's nothing I can do about him because he's a Blaze Psycho, and if it was up to me, I wouldn't have him around very long, honestly, but we have a level 2 here, so let's go into Hecarim here, get a nice bit of damage going off. He's going to trade back, but I think in the grand scale of things, we won that trade. However, he still has a health potion remaining, whereas I only have, well, she has plenty of health potions remaining, and I only got the one, so it could be a lot better, but whatever. But I'm thinking here, pretty soon, we should be okay. And the wave is pushing towards me because he's been spamming his Q a little bit, whereas I have no AoE. So the wave's going to come to my turret, and I'll be able to free farm from there very safely. And here he is level 3, so I gotta sit back. One thing that's also really important to keep in mind when you're playing Shen is although you get some HP back when you last hit with your Q, like this here, if you use your Q and then last hit with your auto or something like that, you actually get a huge amount of regen, which is really good. So it's important, I think, if you want to sustain to the maximum efficiency, to use your Q, not to last hit, but to use it right before you get the hits in onto the minions, so you get that regen instead, because the regen is a lot stronger. If you can do it, of course. Sometimes you can't have the luxury of being able to do that, but this game I might be able to. One thing that's also good to do with Shen is if the opponent laner is coming close enough to the turret shots, you can taunt them, and then from there just walk away into turret range and then try to get them to turret shots, which can work really well. But we have a level advantage here, so I'm going to fight Hecarim here. Pop my shield, pop my Q, pop the taunt, obviously, and just fight him. Now, looks like we are going to win this trade, but not by much, but definitely by some. And he continued fighting there for a bit of extra time there, which I wasn't expecting, but that's okay. Once we have our taunts available again, I think we can kill this guy. Alright, we have it available, but he's sustaining here, so let's see if he comes close enough. Nah, he doesn't look like he's going to go for it. Alright, he's level 4 now, so it's going to be really dangerous to fight this guy. And one thing with Shen is, because of his global pressure, you don't really need to win lane or even do anything in lane besides just farm. So as long as I put some pressure onto my opponent and get a lot of farm, I should be all set. I'm actually going to taunt him here, because he's in the middle of my minions, and I've got a lot of minions here, so he's actually going to lose out on that trade by a considerable amount, actually. Oops. Almost messed up the siege there. Yeah, I'm going to miss some minions, but I'm going to get most of them, which is good. Staying at 26, he's got 23. The wave is unfortunately under his turret, so I'm in a really rough spot here, but he's really low, so as long as I keep my taunt, I should be able to get away from any ganks, and I'll just poke at him with Q. And he's out of flasks and everything, so maybe come level 6, I might be able to fight this guy and kill him. But for the time being, we can just chill. Can I get this minion in time? I'm gonna dash away and just run. I don't think Lee Sin's gonna be able to get me here. Alright, I had to dodge the Sonic Wave with my flash, but I think Lee Sin used his flash, so that's fine. Or was it Hecarim used his? No, it was probably Lee Sin. Need no flash. I know someone flashed, but I didn't exactly track who it was. But that's okay. Lee Sin's going for the dive, and he's gonna be too late, so that's good for me. I'm gonna pick up. Actually, I don't want to. Do I want to get this? Yeah, sure. Let's do it. I'll get the cloth armor as well. Got a pink ward. Because on this side of top lane, it's really easy to put a pink ward right here and control the vision. So I'll TP back up, I'll clear the ward, and go from there. And once I'm level 6, I can start making some TP plays with my ult to try and help my team. Because it looks like so far my ball lane's had a bit of a rough time. Sona's died twice. That's rough. And I'm down a few minions, but it's not too bad. Because Hecarim's one of those top laners like, oopsies, kind of needs to snowball a little bit to be effective. If he doesn't snowball, he can still be effective, but not nearly as effective as someone like Shen can in the late game. So me not feeding him is pretty much right on the money of what I need to be doing. Last hit with Q, but yeah, you want to max your Q obviously first. But as far as maxing ability second, it used to be better to max the W second. But considering they made his E decrease the mana, or not the mana cost, the energy cost per rank, it's actually a lot better to max your E second now. And I think the taunt duration might go up. Maybe it's not the taunt, maybe it's something else, but something there goes up as well. I think it might be the damage reduction also goes up. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but something there changes. Let's go and fight Hecarim though. We have a level advantage and a decent item advantage too. And he went Merc Treads, which aren't going to be that big of a benefit to him, whereas I got some more HP with that Sunfire thing, that Bammy Cinder, so I'm in a really good spot. But let's go and get this pink ward down. And also get my normal trinket ward down for the time being. And there we go. So we have a really good control of the vision here. And I'm going to be watching the rest of the map, but in the bottom right corner, making sure to check out if anyone gets into a fight and needs my help. And I'm going to miss some minions here, but I'm going to be harassing Hecarim a decent amount too, so it's okay. It looks like bot lane picked up a kill, so nice job to them. Harass Hecarim a little bit more, and at this point, once you have 2-3 points into your Q, you can just harass your opponents with it really easily from a distance. Just like that. And I pop my passive again here as well. Yeah, harassing this guy really well. And I see Lee Sin's actually bottom lane, so I'm going to keep my eye on bot lane and see if anyone needs my help with an ult. It looks like they're fine. Oops. Of course I don't want to miss any minions, so I gotta be kind of careful of going back and forth like that. I'm kind of watching the HP right here as well, to see if anyone takes any random damage. And also looking at their placement of whereabouts they are. But, yeah, it's looking like they're pretty safe. Mid lane looks fine. And yeah, I just gotta make sure my team's safe, because that's the big thing with Shen. Also gotta keep in mind, though, the Hecarim has multiple ways of canceling my ult, so if I'm gonna ult somebody, I gotta back off to actually do it, so I'm kind of expecting something to happen, so I'm going to clear up these minions and then kind of back off and maybe look for a possible TP. I don't think anything's going to happen. It's kind of lame. Alright, what's the CS like? 57, 59. He's a little bit ahead of me, but not by much. But it's kind of hard to farm with Shen because he doesn't really have much damage. He's just this mega tank. So, of course, I can last it. It's not like I can't, but it's a little bit tricky because you have to micromanage with really low AD. You have your passive, which is pretty strong, and you have your Q, but that's about it for wave clearing. And of course I have my Bammy Cinder, which does that AoE around me, which is also helpful, but it's not exactly the most reliable. Let's see. Varus is going pretty ham, but I don't think, yeah, he's not going to go for the all-in or anything like that, so he's fine. There's some decent damage onto Hecarim. And if he comes up close enough to my siege minion, I can fight him, but if I'm in the middle of his siege minion's aggro and I don't have him in mind, then it's going to be kind of rough to fight this guy. Oops. Messed that one up, but of course, like I said earlier, maxing the E second, because that is what you want to do. Harass the Hecarim again, and he's hanging really far back, and in fact, if Caitlyn ults him here, I can just ulti to save him, but Caitlyn didn't ult, so that's weird. Alright, I missed a minion because of that, but that's okay. I really want to get this auto onto Hecarim. And you let me have it. That passive proc is a lot of damage, so I always want to try and get that onto Hecarim. And if Fizz ever comes up, we can dive this Hecarim really easily, because if I get the taunt off, he'll be locked up for so long that Fizz can just clean him up. Nice damage again. And I'm definitely getting ganked here, but I'm not concerned, because I can probably just kill Hecarim before anything happens. Never mind. Oh, I did kill him. Alright, well, Lee Sin missed everything, so I'm just gonna walk into my minions and have the minions all wail on Lee Sin, and I can just kill him. He's gonna try and kill me here, but I don't think he's gonna succeed. Oh no, he did succeed. Well, that sucks. But can minions kill him? I doubt it, but it's possible. Nah, minions aren't gonna kill him. Well, that's unfortunate. I over-predicted my damage, but that's okay. Let's go and pick up my Sunfire Cape, though. That's gonna help me a lot against Hecarim and also against Lee Sin, because they're both doing physical damage to me primarily. Not to mention, the HP is nice for my passive, and HP is always a good stat to have. Make a fight happen, bot. I got ult. I haven't really got any ult plays off, and because I'm not in lane now, it makes a lot of sense for me to have something going on. You don't need mana, man. It's whatever. He was saying he didn't have mana, so you want to fight. But if it's a 3v2, you don't need mana. I have all my summoners and everything. I could have easily swayed that fight into our favor, but that's fine. Let's see, what's the farm like? Alright, I'm up 3 on Hecarim. That's actually really good for me, because like I said earlier, it's a bit more difficult to farm on a champion like Shen, who has really no AoE damage, so you have to last it each individual one, whereas Hecarim just pops his Q a few times and the wave's gone, so it's a bit of an advantage, but you know, it's okay though. I'll just go over here to the wave and clear up some minions. And Hecarim's actually here. I'll go and taunt him here, because I got my Sunfire Cape. I am so much stronger than him now. And as you can see, I just completely out-traded him here. And actually, I'm going to ulti Varus. Alright, I'll let him clean up Morgana. Or not Morgana, Caitlyn. There we go, we got him. And actually, no, never mind. I saw Fizz go top, and I was like, wait, did he just solo kill Hecarim? Alright, whatever. Oh, I guess he got his flash. That's kind of cool. If Lee Sin goes for the dive on a Kali, I can just TP to turret. Nah, he's not going for it. I wish there was a word for me to TP behind Lee Sin. That'd be pretty helpful, but hey, actually. Nah, okay, that kind of sucks. I was kind of hoping to catch out Hecarim, but that's okay. It's a bit of a waste of my teleport, because of course the cooldown's be longer, but it was the right idea, I think. Just, I didn't quite, I guess, calculate Hecarim's dash like that. Speed up. I'm gonna come over here and try and help out Fizz. Actually, no, he's got that. So let's just kill Hecarim then. Upgrade the E, like I said. And continue wailing on this guy. Yeah, you can't fight me, son. Get out of here. Yeah, but as you can see, though, like, Shen's been notorious for being a really weak laner, but these small little buffs they've given him made a big difference. And Hecarim's here on the side on his own. I'm not in tower range, so I can just wail on him. There we go. Flash that auto and the Q for the finisher. And there we go. Now I saw LB coming up. Yep, there she is. And she's really, really low. I can just kill her. Yeah, like, what does she expect's gonna happen when you're that low under turret? Alright. Well, this is the most kills I've had in a Shen game in, like, ever. What are these players doing? Well, whatever. I'm not complaining. I'm just very, very surprised. But here we go. Got myself a red buff on Shen. This is great. Great stuff. I'm going to dodge the Sonic Wave here and just get the hell out of here. I don't have my teleport or anything like that, so I'll have to walk back to lane, but that is a small price to pay for the amount of advantage I've got myself. My farm is, of course, a little bit low, almost 90 at almost 14 minutes, but still not too bad. And if Lee Sin goes for the dive here, in fact, I kind of want to save my pink ward if he finds it. He found it. Bastard. Yeah, fight me. Yeah, fight me. Okay, I regret this decision. Maybe I don't. Oh, I dodged it. Alright, well, I'm gonna get died with because of this. I immediately regret this decision. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just left my pink ward to die. But, well, actually, my pink ward's gonna live now, so worth. And my red buff ran out, too, so I don't know if that... Oh, no, Hecarim got it. Never mind. But he's gonna kill Lee Sin now, so that's good. Did he go Devour Fizz, or... Yeah, he went Devour. That's cool. Alright, let's pick up ourselves another item. The question is what? I'm gonna get Mercury Treads, I think. And I guess I got a Giant's Belt towards Randuin's next. That'd be fun. And Fizz is going to clip the farm top lane, so that's good. Yeah, I'm still torn on which jungle item is better on Fizz. To go with the Runeglaive or go Devour. They both have their advantages. I think I prefer Runeglaive because I like going AP better on Fizz versus attack speed, but both are very, very strong. I'm just not sure which one's better. But hey, Hecarim has a red buff here. Fizz has his ult. Come top, and we can kill Hecarim. I don't know if he uses his flash, but I know his ult's down. His ult is down for sure. And yeah, we'll get ourselves a red buff back, which is a huge advantage on someone like Shen and Fizz, because it doesn't matter who gets it, it's, you know, going to have that slowing thing going on, which is huge. And Fizz is coming through lane, which I don't really understand. I think he should have gone through the jungle, or through the river, I should say. But that's fine. I managed to get some free damage onto Hecarim. He's too strong, or he's too weak to really fight me for anything at this point, even with red buffs, so. He's basing. Damn, that's gonna make the red buff timeout. That really sucks. Oh well. I guess that red buff's gonna go to waste, but that's okay. Wave's kind of small here, so it's pretty hard to push up safely here. I have my ultimate available though, so if something happens mid lane, which I expect something will, so I'm gonna auto-attack the turret and look around. But yeah, something happens, I'm ready to TP. And I got the turret, right? Yeah. What's up? What's up, buddy? He's going Sunfire Cape Rush. That's really weird on top Hecarim. You're supposed to go with like Triforce Rush, but alright, well, decent trade. I mean, it's kind of a wet noodle fight, but it, you know, it gets the job done, so whatever. I'm gonna start basing though and see. Kali seems to be fine. Yeah, she's fine. Yeah, these guys are fine. Yeah, no one seems to need my help, so I'll just base and not cancel anything. Let's upgrade my trinket. Work towards Randuin's, I guess. And yeah, everyone seems safe. Okay, I guess I'll just walk then. I like using my ultimate for the shield more than just the TP. I mean, of course the TP is helpful, but I'm going to use it for the shield primarily over top of using it just for the TP, because the shield is really helpful. And there's the taunt coming out onto Morgana. She's going to go down. The turret is gone. I thought she was going to go towards this way, but she decided to go to the brush and suicide, so that's your loss, pal. And I get myself an assist for that somehow, even though I don't think I hit Caitlyn at all, so that's cool. Well, let's go and push this wave. Nothing better to do. And yeah, from here we can push this wave, and I guess Hecarim's going to damage my turret a little bit, but I have my teleport actually really soon here, so I'll just TP back to top lane turret. And if he stays in turret range, I'll just taunt him, and once he's taunted our turret, he's in a bundle of joy. Not really, actually. It's a bundle of joy for me, not so much for him. Yes, so far pretty good game for us. Our farm is very, very low compared to where I would like it to be, but of course, like I said, we are Shen, and considering all the global plays we have, well, not really many plays we've made. We haven't really made that many considering we are Shen, but considering we have made some plays in other locations, it's not exactly a surprise my farm's a little bit low, but that's okay. One more minute on my next ultimate though, which is going to be really helpful. Because his ult shield is so huge. Huge, huge base shield. It looks like Hecarim's back. I'll go ahead and fight you. Fight me. Fight me, you pussy. The wet noodle fight is real. The only reason I'm beating him in these fights is because I have more items and more levels, honestly. Otherwise, he'd probably be winning. Because I think Hecarim has got a bit more damage output. But yeah, he's got a Sunfire, I've got a Sunfire, I've got a Giant's Belt. He doesn't. That's really what it comes down to. But I'll go ahead and get a ward down here. Ward down over here as well. I'm going to flank these guys and see if we can get a fight going. Maybe on Lee Sin or Caitlyn. Whoever overextends the most. And help him clear that out. And back to my need. I shot my taunt again. Caitlyn's way out of position here. I'm going to go ahead and use my taunt flash if I can here. Nah, I think Caitlyn's too far. She just came into range and I did the taunt flash. The trick with the taunt flash is you taunt and then flash. Pretty self-explanatory, and if you do it correctly, you'll get that extra range like that, and it's super hard to predict, and it looks fucking awesome, and I get myself a double kill because of it. Fuck yeah, buddy. Let's see if we can kill Hecarim. If we kill Hecarim here, we can pressure mid very easily. Where are you going, Hecarim? I don't really want to dive this guy. I'd rather just push the wave, then dive him. We need the minions to tank a few hits before we actually get the dive off. We can totally dive this guy now. And I'll just tank the turret damage. Okay. We force his ultimate. That is profit. Fortunately, Morgana's here, and she's going to get that bind off. But I think Macaulay... I mean, she's under turret range, so she's not stealth there at all, but she should be able to get out safely. And once Morgana's spell shield's down, I can taunt her, possibly. Actually, their team's all here, and they got Morgana. We don't really have any damage sources besides Akali, so I don't think I want to stick around too much longer. And Fizz is getting that blue buff for free, so if we just keep them busy here, we're doing our job. Yeah, I don't really want to fight right now. And hopefully Akali can get out of all these threats. There's a lot of people here. Yeah, like I want to save Akali from damage like that, but if I go in there, I would just add insult to injury. And if Lee Sin dives here, he's not gonna have a good time. But then again, I'm not having a good time right now either. But we have a nice crescendo coming out. Let's go ahead and taunt Lee Sin to fuck up his insect play. And I'm just going to walk away because I don't think I can provide much more, and I think I'm safe. Alright, let's base, and I can ulti back in. I think Fizz might be screwed here. No, he's fine. Collie's got that one. Nice. Let's pick up my Randuins here. Let's also get another Ruby Crystal towards Spirit Visage. And damn, my team is just completely cleaning up. Great job, guys. Yeah, we kept them busy and poked them out enough with just little things, and then Akali comes out and gets him herself. Oh my god, he's 9-1. That is an insane score. And Varus, of course, comes in and helps out a little bit. Fizz as well. So very good stuff. But as you guys can see, I don't know if you've noticed the difference between Shen in like Season 3 when he was really, really strong, and now he's kind of coming back to the meta because, I mean, at the time he was like the only champion that really utilized TPs well, at least for top lane. But now he's, you know, still in that same ballpark as far as TP is maybe a bit of a slight advantage because you run TP on him alongside your ult. But they've just kind of made his champion better as a whole, like his champion's fundamentals. Like they made his passives cooldown shorter so you can spam your passive more, which of course doesn't really require any skill. It just means that you get more damage on autos more often, which is really nice, and it scales with your HP, of course. So building tank on him is just even better. And to add on to that, they made it so that the taunt isn't extremely high when it comes to the energy cost, which is really nice. And as you can see here, because of all those little things, I mean, I haven't used my taunt yet, and look how much I'm just beating the fuck out of this guy in the middle of his minion wave to add on to that. And obviously it kind of suffers when you max the E-second so that your shield's pretty tiny, so you don't really get the cooldown lowered from your shield like you could if you had a bigger shield. I don't know if you guys know how that functions, but if your shield sticks around for a while, and I might be dead here actually. Alright, dodge the chain, that's good. I'm getting kind of knocked back here, so I might be dead. But we have Fizz coming in from the side actually. We might be okay to turn this. I'm just going to keep walking away. I'm going to focus LB here because I think he's got Hecarim. What the heck? Alright, one's there. I'm going to walk away and let him clean up. Come on, shield! Alright, I think I blocked the ignite. Great job, Fizz. Fizz saved my ass there. That was me overextending and fighting for no reason. And there's the surrender vote coming out here, guys. Hopefully you guys like this game. Sorry I was a little bit short, but I'm pretty much showed everything there is to show with Shen. And I got myself a few kills and showed off some action and things you can do. So hopefully you guys like this. If you did, make sure to drop a like rating. And of course, subscribe for more videos. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.
This is some real stuff.